right now. I keep forgetting that Smokk plays that Roy and he's the Fire Emblem character, but
yeah, Roy doesn't seem like a Smokk character when I think of it.
Yeah, thank you. When everything is Smokk, I don't associate him with Roy yet.
Yeah,
that's definitely his prominent character at the moment.
I mean, we're so used to the wolf and all that stuff, but anyways, Roy is the man on the screen right now against Babino's tried and true Ike. Now, what I love to see is when you just had a Game 5 last hit, last stock match. Are you nervous and a little bit shook for your next game, or do you ride that momentum, right? That's the big question.
That's exactly it. I know me after a Game 5, I'm just like, I need a breather, give me a second, get some water, walk around for a second.
Yeah,
but as you said, sometimes you just ride the momentum going back into it. The adrenaline's there.
Especially when you're like a player that gets nervous, you know, like me. But you know, I don't think a player like that, not really emotional, right? Yeah. Like, you don't see him pop off. You don't see him.
Very well have a right to just now, and he did.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, you know that if I was winning that, I'd be making laughs around the venue.
I've done some cringe pop-offs in my day, but yeah.
Dude, Babino's biggest pop-off is just like sigh of relief, hand on chest, like.
It's like that laugh where you just breathe out your nose, like.
Yeah, I was like, oh, that was close. That was kind of challenging. But yeah, both these players, if I'm not mistaken, were put into losers by Soar, right?
Correct, actually.
So they're actually fighting for their run back. But Smokk right now, looking like he's all over Babino. Maybe Babino a little bit more on the shook side than the momentum side.
So we saw them a lot in doubles with the siblings facing each other in grand finals, but Babino's literally gone on the circuit of facing every single one in this bracket. With Kells, Venom, eventually losing the Sword.
Oh, that's
and now
true.
taking on Smokk. So that's just like a brutal bracket. So to make it this far is ridiculous. F smash killing?
Dude, that was so raw. Just ran up F smash. Dude, that is how you know that's one, Smokk's feeling himself and Babino's shook, and if he's not already shook, I'm shook now.
I'm sad because Roy's like, has a ton of power behind it, but it's actually not as committal as like most other forward smashes with that power.
Yeah.
And like, what's Ike gonna do out of shield after that? Like,
Yeah, a B, but I mean, what was Smokk at, like 40? Oh, that's an F smash.
There you go.
Even charging it, Smokk knows how much lag that has. Man, this game has been going by so fast. Babino nearly in a last hit situation here.
Essentially, yeah, and Smokk still has all three stocks to his credit. Back air taking off stage, trying to intercept the side B, and I always... That side B is deceptively safe. Like, either you know you're going on stage, you got to predict it. You're going on stage, going to the ledge. Safe. I don't even know. So especially because if he goes on stage, if he does it at the right height, oh my. Yeah, sorry, you can't throw out your forward smashes. Sorry, not like Roy.
That was definitely I think that was a forward air out of shield that came out as an F smash.
It's actually scarce to see like a forward smash come out of Babino.
Yeah, dude. Ike forward smash is not a move you see often, but when you see it, dude, that is scary.
And I think you mentioned before, yeah, you're either coming out with like you're either coming in with a bunch of adrenaline, or you might need a little bit of a breather. And I think right there, maybe Babino needed a second to catch his breath. Going from a big set against Saloom to going right against a Smokk, definitely out of the fire, back into the frying pan.
Oh, that's yours? Oh, I'm sorry.
So we can shake the cobwebs out and notice this is a new beast he has to deal with.
Don't think we're going to see character swaps from Babino. I always mention it, but quite the solo main. Did you see what map they went back to?
Oh, I didn't. I'm going to imagine PS2.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, Battlefield. Yeah, I respect it.
Behind the Mask, really? On Battlefield? I like the song, but like I like the song when I'm having a nice cup of coffee, not fighting for my life here.
Dude, especially with like Roy and Ike are characters that like scream with such intensity.
Yeah.
Like,
I was literally thinking that today, how like the Fire Emblem characters are just too serious for this game.
Dude,
like, I have to fight and defend my honor, and then you have freaking Yoshi like.
Yeah, and like Puff that just.
Yeah, dude, like
even like a character like Falcon, well, he's like kind of like comical with his grunts, right?
A bit of a disconnect for sure. I think Fire Emblem needed to cool down a bit.
Ooh, I like that down tilt instant raw bear.
Yeah, so you're not going to see like big heavy combos coming out of Ike. It's just really solid like 1-2 punches that pack a good punch on their own.
That, and especially one thing that they're good for is stage positioning, right? And Ike, a character that's super good at ledge trapping. And this game, instantly we see how much better Babino is doing than the first game. Ooh, the eruption.
I was saying during like the break in between that you mentioned before, Babino might have needed a little bit of a break, a breather to get back into the game and realize it's a new beast entirely. You see him definitely making up for it now. Oh, weak strong hit of up air.
Wow, that's crazy. I know Roy can definitely do weak hit up air into sweet spot back air, but can't say I've seen weak hit up air into strong hit up air.
Oh, he's making the meta as we go right now. Using the platforms very nicely to extend past.
Nice little 44% combo.
Oh, okay.
That was a little
not
weird.
panning out there, I guess.
Yeah, the armor, I guess, just mistimed.
Oh, big heavy hit. I think he's looking for an air dodge there, but of course Smokk gonna give it to him. Retreats to the ledge instead.
Oh, jab bear.
I feel like he's never missed that. I've seen even like the most proficient Roys at least drop it every now and then or get a weak hit. I swear. He never fails it.
Jay complains about that all the time. Like, he literally fought Goblin at a tournament. He was like, yeah, he dropped all of his jab bears. Smokk never.
That's what I'm saying.
It's kind of interesting, too, because Smokk doesn't really play, like, two execution-heavy characters, right? Like, you wouldn't expect him to have such good execution, but he really does, right? Maybe the background from other fighting games, who knows? But right now, this game looking really nice for him again. Babino started off with a pretty decent showing, but
I think Battlefield definitely did help Babino in the early goings, but just like that, like you said, right back into Smokk's favor. Basically a full stock lead ahead of him right now. Not as bad as the last game for sure, but definitely not looking promising for Babino either.
But as we saw with the Saloon set, oh my God, does Ike pack a punch, and you cannot count him out. Down throw fair, Roy off stage. This is where he's weakest. Wow.
You got to keep in mind, Roy has something to say. It's actually Ike that replaced Roy in Brawl, so you know.
True.
Got something to say. Had to wait another like 10 plus years to get back in the game.
Oh, jab. He doesn't miss it.
He don't miss.
Barely not killing though. There you go. Oh.
I think he thought he was going to kill.
Dash attack, that's going to be game. Though,
yeah,
never mind.
It's a bit too far off from the percentage. I'll give him credit for that one.
Yeah, that was a little bit more good D on Babino, less bad on Smokk.
Correct.
Ooh, wow. What a risky side B to be going for when you're at 130. But I guess you kind of need to make moves here. Something could happen. Reverse up B. What?
Almost killing off the side from the back hit of it, no less.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely would have killed if he got the right side. But
it's surprising. Up tilt not killing. This time it's going to.
Yeah, it kept the pressure from it, able to punish the air dodge. You think we see a comeback?
It would have to be, actually. I wouldn't mind it, but like I said, now that the jab and back air is fresh, I don't know.
I don't know. Babino definitely. Oh, yep. Babino, though, definitely learned a thing or two about from game one, I should say.
Yeah.
Because, man, game one was looking rough. And this game, Roy was at 15, but like it was anyone's game.
Definitely going from like no stocks off of Smokk to two stocks, obviously much more improvement. He has one more game to make it happen. But you see Smokk doesn't do anything. It's funny because Smokk just works a 9 to 5. Like you see him, like he's just so consistent with his combos.
Yeah.
Doesn't do anything like super flashy. Gets the job done. Like just the most consistent player. Employee of the month.
Yeah, dude. Smash is a game that is so hard to be consistent. 80 characters, you know, all this stuff. Pacha getting like grands of all these regionals today, getting 13th.
Yeah, it's
but
so
Smokk is always at the top. I was talking to Yaya about it too. I was like, Smokk just doesn't really lose outside of top 8.
Like I said, it's easy, but you can definitely like win a tournament and feel good about yourself. But it's hard to like continually win tournaments.
Oh, for sure.
Especially when the people around you are adapting. Of course, if they've had experience with the Roy, they still can't take it down though.
Yeah, I mean that's why MKLeo's the GOAT of this game, right?
And he'll go into losers, but it's rare that he loses the whole tournament.
Oh, good parry, but a little preemptive on the bear.
I do like the fact that going back to Battlefield, he did quite barely last time. Let's run the bigger stage. Never mind, actually.
Dude, well, I mean, barely able to live.
What?
Oh.
Caught it with the flare blade going off, and yeah, not much options right there for Babino to go for.
What a stock from Smokk.
I think he heard me, and I said, like, he doesn't do anything fancy. He just gets the job done. And I'm like, okay, maybe not.
Yeah.
He heard me.
Now he's bringing out the little bit of the lesser used moves from Roy.
Yeah, a little bit of spice here. I see him go for the flare blade at ledge every time, but it just never works. But the one time it does connect. It's like, why not? Okay.
Yeah, like same thing with Ike's. I feel like they always neutral B never lands.
Yeah. It'll land like 1 out of every 30 times, and it'll be like, yeah, it was worth it. To be fair, Flare Blade is a lot less committal. Basically has borderline no lag.
Dude, that is insane. Yeah, I don't know why it has no lag for such a big move like that, even when it's really charged.
Yeah.
But as we were talking about how crazy Smokk's stock was, Babino's kind of having a crazy stock of his own. If he can close it out soon, this is a really even game.
It's funny, he actually almost could have took it with that up B.
Oh
my god, yeah, I know.
There you go. Speaking of the lesser used Roy moves.
The counter. It's funny because he got the up B before and retreated to ledge, but because that, he actually would have killed if he landed with it. This time he's like, okay, I'll land with it, and then he got countered for it.
Smart adaptation from Smokk, recognizing the hitbox. Like, Babino has to come down with a hitbox, right? It's not like he decides, like Cloud. Oh, cute little B reverse. I feel like this next stock here kind of will decide the pace of the rest of the game. Oh, messing up the reverse up B.
Gonna be a back throw. No, sending the forward throw, trying to get a tech situation and a roll in, but he doesn't. I love it. He just waits for it. He's just like, okay, let's see what option you're gonna go for. He's not preemptively deciding something.
Because if he techs in there, Smokk has plenty of time to react. Double-edged dance, not going to kill the center stage, especially if he gets the weak hit, or the mid hit, whatever you want to call it. Yep.
That's going to be punished big time.
Babino's just been getting caught a little bit too much in disadvantage, I feel.
So it would suck to see Babino go out with a 3-0 loss, but I mean, I think he's definitely accomplished more than enough at this tournament, getting 3rd place potentially.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't want to count him out just yet, but man, is it hard to reverse 3-0 Smokk, because, dude, this guy, I feel like every single interaction he keeps in the back of his mind, and like he memorizes them and he knows what you're going to do. Not only that, he has so many characters, stage counter picks. You know, all that. Oh.
I said if you're going to have like a resume of taking 2 sets off of Super Rocals and a Venom and Saloom and then somehow reverse 3-0 Smokk, like, I think you've done.
You win the tournament.
Can retire. Yeah,
honestly, like
DQ Sword at that point. I'm like, sorry, like, please understand.
I love you, Sword, but like, come on. Especially because he probably came into this tournament. I definitely want to, jab there. I definitely want to talk about that. Babino was